International Champion, the Ghost.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of WWE 13 Universe Mode, and today we're bringing you guys another great episode of Wednesday Night Wipeout, and we're going to kick off the show with a blockbuster matchup here. We have the mid-card champions of both WWE shows and both UCW shows. We have the UCW International Champion, the Ghost, as you can see there from the entrances. Normally I would describe them, but I don't have to because you would have seen them in the entrances. Let me double check and make sure the audio is not lagging. And real quick, nope, everything's good. Okay, because I know I've been having a little bit of audio lag issues in some past videos, but anyway. So we have the United States Champion, Jack Swagger. We have the UCW Hardcore Champion, Ryan Mitchell, who's my own call, so proudly representing myself. And we have the we have the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Christian, as he just slaps the Ghost there. But anyway, Captain Charisma. So far, it looks like he's going after the Ghost, and you have to wonder, with these four superstars who are definitely dysfunctional, possibly, you know, I wouldn't expect to see two guys like Jack Swagger and Christian get on the same page. Neither would I expect the same from two guys like Ryan Mitchell and the Ghost, but I don't know, as far as looking for some sort of supremacy here, which, I was going to say brand, but that's not really the word I'm looking for. Which company is the greater of the two? And I mean, if, for example, a UCW mid-card champion can get a victory over a WWE mid-card champion, or vice versa, that would definitely add some bragging rights over the other show. So, I mean, you have to wonder, could we possibly see these two champions from the two champions from their respective shows work together, or will we see them feud against each other during this one? We're going to have to find that out. And I cannot go without getting interrupted in the commentary, can I? Anyways, you see, nice knee to the gut there by Ryan Mitchell. He throws Jack Swagger up against the ropes. And now off the leg sweep by no, that's the guy who made the call. Off the leg sweep by the Ghost, as we saw Ryan Mitchell with the kitchen sink off the leg sweep on Jack Swagger. More like a kitchen sink combination, I guess, but that's what the move's called. And now, as we see, Ryan Mitchell got the Intercontinental Champion in trouble there, and he throws him shoulder first into the ring post. Nice gut wrench toss by Jack Swagger, I want to say that's what it is, and a turnbuckle drop kick from Ryan Mitchell. Now, so far, it looks like UCW has the upper hand in this one. This is not an elimination Fatal 4-Way. It is a normal Fatal 4-Way matchup. And now, as you see, Ryan Mitchell going for one of his vintage maneuvers as he heads up to the top rope there. He's got Christian set up in the center of the ring. Ryan Mitchell, there's the hip-hop drop, leg drop off the top rope. You know, I'm not even going to call it the hip-hop drop. I'm just going to call it the top rope leg drop. And unless you guys can think of a name for it, but I mean, hip-hop drop doesn't seem like it fits Ryan Mitchell at all. So now, as you see, Ryan Mitchell, while they both work the arm, almost simultaneously a stomp to the arm. And now Ryan Mitchell setting up Christian for a knee to the chest. I was going to say head, but that's not, I was going to say face, actually, but that's not right. And now what is this? Ryan Mitchell setting up Ghost there for an Enziguri head kick by Jack Swagger. That's a little more acrobatic than we normally see out of the United States Champion. But anyway, so we saw now. Look, now things are breaking down. The both the UCW champions are attacking each other, and both of the WWE champions are attacking each other. As we see off the ropes, the nice body press there by the Ghost. And now Jack Swagger has the upper hand on Christian over there in the other corner. And now a camel clutch locked in from the Ghost. Ryan Mitchell, can he get to the ropes? I'm not sure if there's rope breaker or not, the fatal four-way, but he gets out of the camel clutch. Nice Death Valley, not Death Valley driver. Yeah, I think it's like a Death Valley driver. It was like a mini attitude adjustment, mini Death Valley driver there from Jack Swagger. And now, nice hip toss counter by Ryan Mitchell, and a neck breaker by Christian, followed by a hurricanrana from Ryan Mitchell. And now Christian, there's a kick to the gut of Jack Swagger, and he takes out the All-American there with like a running fist or running punch, clothesline-ish type move. Nice arm breaker there by the Ghost and a respective leg sweep from Christian. And now, nice Irish whip counter by Ryan Mitchell as Ghost goes off the ropes. Oh, Jack Swagger's got Christian for a gut-wrench powerbomb. And Christian could be in trouble here. Ryan Mitchell too busy with the Ghost. 1 count, and no, Christian managed to kick out. But what would that mean for Jack Swagger? I mean, you could also see some bragging rights there as Ghost got caught up in the ropes. Ryan Mitchell hooks the leg, and no, the Ghost kicks out before a count of 1. But not only bragging rights for the companies, but what kind of bragging rights would you get if you would defeat your own company's champion? You would, like, I guess, sort of championship supremacy as well, trying to figure out who is the best champion in the company. We have to wonder maybe if we see, for example, if Christian tries to cover one of the UCW champions, would Jack Swagger break up the pin in order to not seem like the weak link, sort of, as far as champions go? Because if Christian would get the win, or, you know, I'm just going to say, if one of the champions would get the win and get the pin and not the other, would that champion who didn't get the pin possibly look like the weak link because they didn't get the job done? I don't know exactly how that's going to boil down, if they're going to do what's best for the company or what's best for themselves. And now the Ghost just hammering away at the face of Ryan Mitchell. And so far, definitely, they're being more selfish in this case, as both companies' champions are attacking each other, so that's definitely not a good thing for the company. And there's a DDT by Ryan Mitchell onto the outside floor. And now Ryan Mitchell taking a moment to admire his handiwork, taunting there. And now Christian setting up Jack Swagger for a kill switch onto the floor. And Jack Swagger, he could be out of it. Christian, if he gets Swagger into the ring, he may get a pin. That could be it. But Ryan Mitchell, he's looking like he's trying to finish the job here on the Ghost. Ryan Mitchell, he's setting him up here, maybe going for the Impaler DDT. And he connects, driving Ghost face first into the mat. And off that DDT on the outside earlier, 1, no, as the Ghost kicks out. But the Ghost got DDT'd onto the outside floor earlier on, so that could definitely amplify the impact of the Impaler DDT causing more damage. And there was a punch to the face, but he got caught with a code breaker. Out of nowhere, a mid-air code breaker from the Ghost, as we saw Ryan Mitchell was coming down off the top rope. Not somewhere we see Ryan Mitchell go too often. He does have a few moves off the top rope, but that is not... Oh, nice springboard hurricanrana by the Ghost. But not all that often do we see Ryan Mitchell utilize the top rope in that fashion. And now the Ghost with a kick to the gut of Ryan Mitchell. He goes off the ropes, and there's a drop kick to the side of the head. And now a nice spinning neck breaker there by Christian, as Christian and Swagger still brawling on the outside. Ghost goes into the cover. 1, and no, a kick out by Ryan Mitchell at a count of 1. And now Ryan Mitchell a kick to the gut of Ghost. And now he's setting him up here for an tilt-a-whirl slam. I was going to say alley-oop, but that's not right. For a tilt-a-whirl slam, and now he's got him up for the uppercut. Nice move by Ryan Mitchell as he powered the Ghost up there for that one, as Ghost just came falling into that uppercut. Christian, he's got Swagger up against the barricade there. And there's a shot to the face by Ryan Mitchell onto the Ghost. And now Ryan Mitchell, the Irish whip, sending the Ghost into the corner. And Christian once again has Swagger into the barricade, just throwing him there. And now off the top rope, there's the elbow drop. A tribute to his former Click tag team partner, Victor Jordan Cole, as he hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. And Ryan Mitchell picks up a victory, pinning the international champion, the Ghost. And it turns out that more for their selfish needs, the selfishness overpowered the loyalty to the company in this case. Ryan Mitchell, not only does he get victories over the WWE's champions, but he also gets a victory over UCW's international champion. And could he have just proved that he's the better mid-card champion in UCW? Who knows? But you have to wonder, is anyone in the back representing UCW? they might not be too happy about that, as he just turned on the company.
The following contest is a four-man battle royal, and it's for the Undisputed Wrestling Television Championship. Making his way to the ring, from parts unknown, he is the Undisputed Wrestling Television Champion, Eliminator 17. Introducing the challengers from Detroit, Michigan, Max Bell.
Who the hell is the jokester backstage that decided to not only remove Eliminator 17's clothing pretty much, but he went from black to white? What the heck? THQ, what have you done? What have you done? What have you done to the UCW Television Champion? Oh my God, this is disgraceful. This is just flat out dumb. I mean, I've seen it happen to someone else on YouTube where, I think it was The Shield, maybe it was Brendan, I want to say, but I'm not too sure. But anyway, I've seen it happen in the past where, for some reason, it uncustomizes the call, and, I mean, it doesn't uncustomize it, it just pretty much reverts it back to basic, except for, you know, the size doesn't change, and I think the movesets are still the same. But I think he was okay when he came out for his entrance, so I don't know what the heck happened there. As you see, Max Bell in the white attire, he just eliminated X5. I was going to say something with Morris, but that's not right. I was thinking of one of my own calls. Anyway, so as X5 just gets dumped to the outside by Max Bell, we're down to 3 superstars here, and this is for the UCW Television Championship in this 4-man Battle Royal. So I've been kind of getting away from the 4-man Battle Royal matchups, and we see nice arm drags there by Max Bell to counter, and a third right there to Eliminator 17. And yes, that is supposed to be 17 because he defaulted him for some reason. But anyway, I had gotten away from the 4-man Battle Royals for a little bit. I mean, with some of the matchups I had going, it was kind of hard to incorporate that in. I was originally had planned this for a 6-man Battle Royal to involve 2 other superstars. But last time I tried a 6-man Battle Royal for something, the game froze, so I decided to just condense this down to a 4-man Battle Royal. I mean, I think it's just because it was the last time I did a UCW 6-man Battle Royal, because I guess with the custom arena and the custom title and the custom cause. I guess it must have been too much for the game or something. Anyway, I'm not too sure exactly what the problem was then, but I didn't even want to try it here. So Max Bell making his UCW debut. He was mentioned in a promo a few weeks ago by Ryan Mitchell, right before Brian Cole, when he was going to go into that gauntlet match. He called out a bunch of superstars there, one of them being Max Bell, who had just been signed to the roster. He hadn't even competed. But I guess Brian Cole had seen some of Max Bell's work in the independents and must have known something about this kid. And I guess he didn't like what he saw, but we're about to find out. Can Max Bell maybe prove himself here to become the new television champion? Amazing X, a former television champion, definitely could get some revenge, as ever since he lost it to John Morrison, I don't think he's had a shot since then. I mean, the UCW Television Championship, I don't do rematches because it's like a weekly thing, and you never know. The title could just change hands back and forth, so that would be a lot of rematches. Anyway, 17 now. I was going to say chokeslam, but it was more of like a House of Pain maneuver. Almost like an inverted sort of bookend type chokeslam thing. Anyway, 17 now. He's got Amazing X over the top rope and to the floor. And we're down to 2. It is now 17 and Max Bell. And Eliminator 17 trying to prove himself here by electing to defending his title against 3 competitors instead of just 1 here. I mean, like I said, it was going to be 5, but instead he's just defending against 3 other competitors now. As Max Bell, he's definitely outpowered and outsized here, so he's going to have to use some of his quickness as he puts 17 up against the ropes here. He's into the corner, and Max Bell does a big boot. 17 goes over the top rope into the floor. And Max Bell, with a huge upset in his debut, has become the new UCW Television Champion, as he just eliminated 17 there. That was definitely a huge statement to make in your debut. Max Bell representing now representing UCW as the UCW Television Champion. Your new champion is now 17. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get as soon as that little issue with the attire happened, I don't know, maybe if he had his attire, he would have stored. Maybe if he had his attire, he would have stood more of a chance. I don't know. But anyway, the point is, Max Bell, he's going to walk out your new UCW Television Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Denver, the undisputed wrestling champion, Nicolas Colt. Approaching the ring from your darkest fears, Demon Douglas.
It's our main event contest here between Nicolas Colt, the UCW champion, going up against Demon Douglas, as we found out that's his name. We saw him come out last week, and he attacked Nicolas Colt after his match, a brutal match up there in the main event against the UCW heavyweight champion Therm. And if it wasn't for Therm, who knows what could have happened to Nicolas Colt at the hands of Demon Douglas here. But anyway, Demon Douglas now making his official in-ring UCW debut. That was his first appearance last week, and he made quite a statement going right after the UCW champion Nicolas Colt here. And yeah, taking a little bit of time to taunt here. He's enjoying he's one of these superstars. It looks like he would enjoy dishing out punishment to his competitors now, as we see Nicolas Colt trying to get some revenge after what happened last week. Who can blame him? He after that brutal match, he wasn't really in any condition to defend himself from Demon Douglas. So, I mean, now that he's back to full health, he definitely has a chance to try and gain retribution for himself. I wonder if his pride maybe is somehow affecting him here, as we know. What he could have possibly have been feeling since he couldn't defend himself, that Therm came back to save him, if that possibly... I wouldn't think it would, as Nicolas Colt, he seems like a friendly guy. I think he would be more of a friend to Therm than it would be that Therm came down and saved him almost like out of pity, that now his pride would get in the way or something. I doubt that's it. But this is definitely a shot at retribution here for Nicolas Colt, as now Demon Douglas went for the knee, but he got caught, and a chop block. And you have to wonder, is Nicolas Colt now, he's targeted that leg, is maybe going to start working on the knee now, try to pick a body part, try to find some sort of weakness in this Demon Douglas character. And we haven't seen any offense from him yet, but leading up before today, so we have to figure out exactly what kind of an offensive strategy he might use. Nice amateur wrestling move there by Demon Douglas. But yeah, you have to kind of wonder what kind of a wrestling style could he use. So Nicolas Colt, he could also be unprepared for this one. I mean, he should be unprepared, because we don't know what this Demon Douglas character is capable of. And now, after some vicious right hands to the face, there's a big face wash there, a big boot into the corner by Nicolas Colt, and now the UCW champion has the offensive. Nice Irish whip counter, sending him back into the corner, and there's a nice body splash from Nicolas Colt. And Nicolas Colt, ever since he won the UCW championship a few weeks back in that fatal four-way match, has represented Wednesday Night Wipeout with pride. And now, as he ducks behind, there's a nice clothesline to the back of the head of Demon Douglas, dropping the big man. And I don't know, Nicolas Colt, he's a pretty tall guy too. So he's about the same size as Demon Douglas, actually. So it's not really much of a height disadvantage here for Nicolas Colt, but just more of the unpredictability, as we don't know what Demon Douglas can do. And there's a vicious reverse snap neck breaker. You snap that one. And a face crusher, slamming Nicolas Colt face first into the mat. And now Demon Douglas, repeated elbow drops there. Now he's just taking a moment to taunt, and there's a third elbow drop to the chest of Nicolas Colt. And now it's Demon Douglas on the offensive. There's a clothesline as he drops Nicolas Colt to the mat. And he went for another one, but a nice counter by Nicolas Colt, smashing him the back of his head off the mat there. And now Nicolas Colt, he's picking him up, and he's sort of showing Demon Douglas this is how it's done. There's the amateur wrestling slam, his signature maneuver. And now Nicolas Colt dragging Demon Douglas away from the ropes. He hooks the leg. One, and no, Demon Douglas manages to kick out at a count of one. And now he went for the right hand to the face, but it was blocked by Nicolas Colt. And now he has him in a headlock, elbow to the face of Demon Douglas. I was going to say Demon Savior, but that's my Call universe. Anyway, nice leg sweep there, the side Russian leg sweep by Demon Douglas. And now Demon Douglas, he's going to the corner here. And now he's cracking his neck here. Wow, why would you do that? And now he connects with a jumping complete shot, almost a pay dirt version. And now into the cover. One, two, no, Nicolas Colt kicks out. I think it was known as pay dirt by Shelton Benjamin and like the 305 or something like that with MVP. But it's the jumping complete shot. And now just counters. They both put each other into the corner off a drop kick to get himself out of there. But now Demon Douglas once again going to throw Nicolas Colt back into the corner. And now he pushed him off again, and now setting up, oh, as he just stomps him face first into the mat as he jumped off the second rope as he hooks the leg. One, and it was lagging there a bit, but no, Nicolas Colt kicks out. And now there was a backhand, oh, and a roundhouse kick to the side of the head. Very technical maneuvers, and an uppercut. A vicious, he just powered him up there for that uppercut, and a knee to the back as Demon Douglas definitely seems like a very technical wrestler here, as he's gone after almost every part of the body here. Just some very precise shots, as we know, with the backhand and the front, not front hand, but like a slap, a backhand. We saw the roundhouse kick, the knee to the back into the cover. One, two, and a kick out by Demon Douglas. And then the uppercut too, so he's definitely, a face crusher. So yeah, he's definitely, seems like an all-around superstar. He's shown some pretty keen grapples, some vicious strikes, and now he's been able to counter things too, so it just seems like every asset of his game. He's even got a little bit of a running ability. He's got some nice speed, as we saw. Let's set him up for the jumping complete shot, and a stunner! A stunner there from Nicolas Colt. And you have to wonder, we're about to test out Demon Douglas's durability off that one as he rolls out of the ring, able to escape that. So he's also got a little bit of intelligence there, some ring prowess. He was able, aware of where he was into the ring as I keep stuttering there. There's an elbow to the face by Nicolas Colt as he hops back into the ring. And now, Demon Douglas, the Irish Whip, sending Nicolas Colt into the ring, or into the corner. And now he's got him up on the top rope here. And there's a right hand to the face. And a second, but no, this time Nicolas Colt blocked it. And he went for the clothesline, but no. Nice counter in midair into a power slam as he hooks the leg, but a kick out by Nicolas Colt. So Nicolas Colt went for that diving clothesline, but Demon Douglas caught him in midair and turned it into a power slam. That was a nice move by Demon Douglas as he goes up to the top rope here. And Demon Douglas showing Nicolas Colt how it's done, connecting with the flying clothesline off the top rope, and now he's just waiting for Nicolas Colt to get back to his feet. And an inverted Frankensteiner driving Nicolas Colt the back of his head into the mat. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, no! Nicolas Colt kicks out. I don't know how Nicolas Colt is still in this matchup, especially after that match against Thurm last week, but somehow manages to stay alive in this one, kicking out of what was Demon Douglas' second finisher there. And that's definitely a high-impact maneuver. He got driven, the back of his head went straight into the mat. That was a very sudden impact maneuver. And once again, the back of his head into the mat as he hooks the leg. 1, and another kick out by Nicolas Colt. As we've seen Nicolas Colt's durability, and now we see some frustration on behalf of, I almost forgot his name, Demon Douglas off the top rope. A super kick! He caught him in midair into a super kick. And, oh, Nicolas Colt, very smart, rolling out of the ring. That could have been it, but a nice spinning back roundhouse kick from Demon Douglas. He got caught midair by a super kick, but he rolled out of the ring. That was very smart by Nicolas Colt. That could have been it there. But there's a nice, forgot the name of the move, but I know what it is. I just can't think of it. Anyway, sort of like a double underhook suplex type maneuver. I know that's not right. Off the elbow drop off the top rope. So we see he's definitely got some acrobatics. And again, driving Nicolas Colt face first into the mat. But that's bothering me now that I can't remember what it was. And again, another kick out at 1 by Nicolas Colt. He's taken some very high-impact maneuvers and managed to stay in this one. And now the ankle lock, just twisting the ankle of Demon Douglas. He doesn't hook the leg, and that is why Demon Douglas manages to kick out at a count of 1. He went for the flying elbow, like a corkscrew elbow, but he was unable to connect. 1 count, and another kick out by Demon Douglas. And now Demon Douglas, a kick to the gut. He's got him in a headlock, and now he's positioning up against the ropes there. And now Demon Douglas, the Irish Whip, sends him off the ropes. Ooh, nice jump there, and another one. And now the uppercut. Nice move by Demon Douglas. He was showing off his acrobatics there as he was getting some height on those jumps, able to jump Nicolas Colt there. And now Nicolas Colt fights him off there. And now Nicolas Colt, he's just sort of standing there trying to buy his time. And now there's some elbows to the face. He countered what I think maybe could have been going for the inverted Frankensteiner once again. And Nicolas Colt, there's a kick to the leg. He's got him into the corner, nice counter. And there's the flying elbow, the corkscrew elbow to the face by Demon Douglas. And now Demon Douglas on the offensive, setting him up maybe for a Samoan drop. But a reverse DDT counter by Nicolas Colt. And Nicolas Colt hooks the leg. 1, 2, no, another kick out once again by Demon Douglas. Just back and forth. Neither superstar willing to give an inch in this one. And now he's setting him up for a reverse fireman's carry slam, sending him onto the back of his head. 1, 2, 3, and finally this match is over. Demon Douglas definitely worked the head in this one. Both superstars are bleeding. This was a very, very vicious contest in our main event. And Demon Douglas off the big victory. We see Brian Cole coming out to celebrate it with him. What does this mean?